Hello guys, welcome to another quick tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to do, I'll give you the ideas how to do this intro for your YouTube channel or whatever you want to use it for. I'm doing this because I've had a lot of requests for how I did this intro, so I'm going to get cracking. Now I am doing this on the eve that I'm going away. As you can see by the clock in the corner, it is, well, bottom corner, it's still 11 o'clock. I start travelling in about an hour. Driving to the south of France, Bordeaux, on my 9-day break. So yeah, I've got to get this tutorial done, edited and uploaded within about 40 minutes, so we can leave. I've got all my stuff packed. So yeah, let's get cracking. So this one's for you, Matt, Wolfshoulder. So let's get cracking. So here we go. So I've got a picture here of a piece of graphic I did. This is my wallpaper for my YouTube channel, and I'm simply just dragged it into a 10-second comp, and what I'm going to do is just animate this briefly. So I'm going to hit S on the keyboard. I'm just going to scale that down to about 30%, or yeah, about 30%. I'm going to hit stopwatch. I'm going to go to about 10 seconds, and then I'm just going to bring this up to about, keep going until that lines off. Right, to about there. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. And the reason why that's fine is because I would have faded that out by then, if that makes sense. So by this time here, when you're obviously editing the video in Premiere Pro or Final Cut or whatever, you would fade it out and blend it into your video. So that's absolutely fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to select this picture. I'm going to hit R on the keyboard for rotation. And I'm going to bring that, if I stopwatch it again, I'm just going to bring this forward to about here. And then I'm going to rotate it to about there. And then just check it. Alright, so that goes to about there. So what I can do is I can get my keyframe and just drag it up a bit, so it sort of matches the element of the video. And like I say, this point here, you'd fade that out anyway in your editing suite of choice. So yeah, cool. Now obviously rotation is based on choice. It's all up to you guys. This is basically how I've done it. So yeah. Now you are going to need optical flares for this. So we're going to do a bit of optical flare work now. So I'm going to right click, create a new solid. I'm going to call that flare. And I'm going to go to effects with my flare selected, video copilot, optical flares, and let that kick in. And then I'm going to go into our options, and I'm just going to find a flare for this video. Now what I want is, I've got a lot of presets here. This is the one that I use, orange. It's a lovely flare, and it leaves quite a nice effect on the video. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to change from normal, and I'll set that to screen. Right, so now obviously, you know, you'll play around with how this flare looks, so it's entirely up to you. So here we have the position. So we're going to make a position, so it's off screen here. I'm going to click the stopwatch on my position, and I'm just going to go to just before the video goes to about there, and then I'm just going to drag that across, like so I've got the optical flare sort of, you know, panning across. Now it's entirely up to you how you do this, guys, speed wise. If you open up your flare properties, you go to your optical flares, obviously your keyframe is here. So again, you can move the keyframe along to sort of set the sort of time of it. Now, if you looked in my video, my flare weren't there. So what I'm simply going to do is I'm going to Control D to duplicate that layer. Okay, this is on a Mac as well, but I'm using obviously Boot Camp. So I'm just going to find that flare, and I'm just going to bring, sorry guys, the position of that flare to about there, and then I'm just going to bring that flare say to around here. Alright, now let's test that out. Okay, it's not looking too bad. So it's pretty sort of straightforward how you do this effect. It's half res that bitch.
Pretty straightforward so far.
So you can sort of see where we're going with this. Now at the start of the video I had some flares coming in. Now if you want to do that, go back to the start of the video, you create a new solid, call it Flare 2, and then I'm going to go up to Effects, Video Copilot, and then I'm going to get Optical Flares again. Now I'm going to bring this flare here, so I've got one flare here, and then I'm going to go into my options, and then I'm going to change that to my orange flare, or conspiracy flare. So this one here, pretty cool. So about here, and then I am going to play with position on that. So I'm going to come up to my optical flares here, and then I'm going to create position on that. I'm going to move this just a touch, and then I'm just going to bring that to the center, like so. So it just basically goes to the center. I'm going to change that to the screen. And it's entirely up to you how you sort of do it. Now I want a sort of new look for my videos, so I had that effect at the start in the video, so it's all come together. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create another new solid, guys, and call it Flare 3. Click Enter, I'm going to right click, go to Effects. If you hear any noise in the background, guys, I do apologise. The kid is just got up because he is getting ready for his holiday. Go to Presets, Custom Theory, this one again, click OK. I'm going to bring this to that top corner. It's calling me. Go to bed, Oliver! I'm going to hit a position there, and then I'm just going to open up Flare 2 because I want that one coming up after, right? So I'm going to go forward a bit, and then I'm going to bring this flare to the center as well. Right, so change that to screen. Right, so let's try it. So bosh, they're both coming together, so that's not looking too bad. So the last final bit, what I did, guys, was I added a star filled background. So what I did was I just basically dropped that below my video footage. I changed this to a screen, and then brought that just above, like that. That's it. And now what I did was I opened this up, brought the opacity right down, and what I did was I scaled it backwards. So I did the scale like that, and then all I did was scale it up. And then what you can do is you can hit from the start position, bring it all the way to the end, and just scale that, the stars up. Sorry about that. Scale like so, which will give you quite a nice sort of star background as well. So let's just round preview that. Now obviously it's based on taste. You can slow this the speed of it down
any way you want. It's just about going into the keyframe settings and playing around with your keyframes to get it exactly the way you want it to look. So it's entirely up to you guys how you actually do this.
But as you can see, it don't look too bad. Now what I want to do, guys, is I am going to select this footage here. So I'm going to create a new adjustment layer, and then I'm just going to go to Effects, Color Correction, Curves, and just play around with my curves basically, and just get this a little bit darker. And that's purely to get the effect that I had on the video, just to darken it up, because we don't want it looking too punchy. Now maybe there could be some more rotation on that text here. But if you wanted to add as many flares as you can. The last one I had the flares going over the top and under the bottom. But like I say guys, this is a new video, so I'm doing this for my channel as well, just to give it a bit of a sort of fresh look. So let's just have a quick look. Bosh. Now there's not enough rotation on that picture, so I am going to open up my picture. Let's see the rotation here. So the rotation is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that rotation longer, and then I'm just going to rotate it a bit more to say about there. Alright, so let's bring this to about there. Let's just delete that keyframe, and let's just have a